Good morning. Hello everyone, I'm Erica Garcia Abigail and welcome to the CEOm moment. So what exactly is your CEOm moment? It's a quick, uplifting reflection to get your day started. Many of us wear multiple hats, and we're the CEOs of our businesses and households and so much more. So for me, that led me to I always leave from a place of love and to be inspired. And I want to leave each and every one of you with that same sense of inspiration and peace. So what is a CEO moment? That's where this moment comes in, right? Take your cup of coffee. And of course, when life gets a bit challenging, you want to dig deep and embrace all of your other roles. And sometimes we have to be our own chief inspiration officer. So here's today's thought for today. Today's reflection is basically on a quote that I read this morning from William James. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. So I'm going to repeat that. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. So in a world filled with constant demands and distractions and stresses, right, we often get, it's a constant companion. So in this quote, James reminds us that the power to manage our stress is basically our choice, right? And not by changing everything around us, but by shifting our perspective. And it's all about mindful thinking. So choosing our thoughts and choosing the thoughts that serve us rather than stress us out. It reminds me of the Yoga Sutras by Patanjali 1.2, which is Yoga's Chitta Vritti Nirodha, loosely defined that we practice yoga to quiet the mind and to deal with our mental modifications of the mind. So those fluttering thoughts, the monkey brain they call it, right? It's when we spiral and obsess. We all have those moments. So yoga means to yoke, to join, to unite. Chitta means consciousness. Vritti is fluctuations. And nirodha, to just quiet it, right? So Patanjali then further explains in 1.5 that the fluctuations are really fivefold, which are our kleshas. But basically the bottom line within these thoughts, there's two types of thoughts, which is painful, detrimental, or painless, non-detrimental. And so it's really that simple, yet that difficult, right? To shift our mind, to shift the mindset, especially when we're doing that spiral. So coming back to this quote brought me upon this reflection. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. It's a concept that is timeless and has been around for centuries. And I think he read the sutras, right? Because these Vedic teachings, they predate, all religions by thousands of years. And when you're super stressed, or when I'm super stressed, I always check in with my head and I'm like, okay, let's pause for a moment. Am I suffering? Am I in a painful, detrimental thought? Okay, then what can I do to pause and see if I can shift this? Is this thought real or perceived? Then I ask myself, can I shift the perspective and the thought? Can I? And that's the work that we need to do, literally starting today. As soon as you stop listening to this video, as you go throughout your day, challenge yourself every time you get a thought that starts to bring in anxiety or stress. Take those 5 minutes and do those check-ins with yourself. If you feel overwhelmed, do this quick exercise, right? First, pause, take a few deep breaths. Get yourself grounded, and then just identify that one thought that's causing you stress in that day or in that moment. And then again, ask yourself, is this real or perceived? Is this thought helpful? Is it painless? Or am I just adding more worry or stress, painful thought to my day or moment? And if you're finding that you're living in the past from a past memory, meaning that the event already happened, then ask yourself, how can I let this go? And if you're finding yourself that you're self-sabotaging and over worrying, like a worry ward, something that, it hasn't even happened yet, also let it go. And we can't predict the future. So stop trying to control outcomes. Allow what needs to unfold, and stop spiraling, because those are the painful thoughts. And after you've taken that mental pause, replace it with a more empowering thought, like focusing on what you can control in this moment. Right? Focus what is actually happening in this present moment. And you'll find yourself way more at peace And you'll be able to just handle the day and the stressors of the day and recognize your stressors, right? And another tip that I like to do is the 5-3-1 method. So each morning I write down 5 tasks, choose 3 to focus on, and commit to finishing 1. End of story. That keeps my priorities way clearer. It helps me get through the day much more with clarity and intention. And then that's really it. So let me hear about your small shifts. Let me know what helped you manage your day today or this week at work. Share it in the comments, tag a friend, share it with whoever, and let me know what the benefits are. And let's build a toolkit together for handling stress with way more mindfulness and focus, because sometimes these small shifts are really what make the difference. So enjoy the rest of your day. This was your CEO moment. And remember that you're in control of your thoughts. And lastly, as William James stated, right? The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one's thoughts over another. I know you can do it. I know you can. So thanks for listening, and we'll be talking soon. Bye.